I seen him on something. He look like a bum.
Floyd?
He was looking like a bum, had like he ain't shaved in months.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
There's no way this man is broke. There's no way.
Yeah.
If he is,
I don't know
where the money went to.
Exactly.
You know what? Yeah, what y'all say earlier?
He ran up $1 billion.
What'd you say earlier, John?
Surprised at all. It's
Money Mayweather.
It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every bit of
People don't like Floyd.
You start a business, but I need
People
you guys
do
to
not
take
like
what I've
somebody
already
who's
started
gonna just constantly show.
Floyd Mayweather's extravagant gift of a Mercedes-Benz S63E Performance to his sister, valued at around $186,000, is the latest chapter in his long history of flaunting wealth as a counterattack against rumors of financial instability. His Instagram post showcasing the luxury vehicle, complete with red ribbons and a heartfelt message, was not just a family gesture, but a calculated move in the ongoing battle to control his public image. However, beneath these glossy displays, there are persistent signs that the walls might not be as sturdy as Mayweather wants the world to believe. And it seems that this is the end of him. So, we have more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I do not.
More boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts, you got other people from Saudi Arabia.
Mayweather's lifestyle, private jets, luxury shopping sprees, gifting six-figure vehicles, remains unchanged on the surface. Yet, these public demonstrations of wealth feel more defensive than celebratory. His recent flight aboard his $50 million Gulfstream jet to the Bay Islands and his praise for the region's beauty came packaged with the same familiar narrative. Mayweather, the untouchable mogul, is still living large. Yet, the louder he tries to proclaim his financial invincibility, the more it invites scrutiny, and the cracks are increasingly difficult to ignore.
You know what? I close the door with my arm, with my hand, whatever you want to say. I don't supposed to do that. This Floyd, man, push the button. Let's go.
A closer look at the situation reveals troubling signs that not even Mayweather's relentless self-promotion can easily cover up. Reports have emerged from within his own businesses, particularly his Mayweather Boxing Plus fitness gyms and his investments, painting a very different picture. Employees, including coaches and managers, have publicly spoken about not being paid fairly or even being paid at all. Testimonies from staff like Samria Bolden, a former general manager, depict a system rife with broken promises, unpaid wages, and significant personal hardship. Bolden's account of how worky.
No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where?
I don't see you.
I don't see you.
The gravity of these accusations cannot be brushed aside with a flashy Instagram post. When employees describe months of unpaid labor collapsing under the weight of financial stress, it points to organizational dysfunction at best and financial mismanagement at worst. It is one thing for a celebrity to overspend personally. But when the failure trickles down and impacts everyday people relying on a paycheck, it signals a deeper rot that money alone cannot gloss over.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life.
Happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is.
Amir Khan, a longtime critic and rival of Mayweather, has not hesitated to call out what he sees as the inevitable consequences of a lifetime of arrogance and reckless spending. Khan's remarks about karma, while blunt, resonate because they match a sentiment that many in the boxing and business communities have quietly harbored. That Mayweather's performative wealth has always been more fragile than it appeared. Khan points out that in a world plagued by poverty, Mayweather's brand of in-your-face excess, showering money at strip clubs, flaunting watches encrusted with hundreds of carats of diamonds, is not just tone deaf, but invites cosmic payback.
Bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the
Adding to the mounting suspicions are revelations from Business Insider which question the validity of Mayweather's alleged property purchases in New York City. A lack of public records tying him to these supposed investments suggests that some of the claims he makes about his financial empire might be exaggerated or at least selectively presented. When a boxer turned entrepreneur with a reputation for never letting an opportunity for self-promotion slip by suddenly cannot produce tangible proof of ownership, eyebrows are naturally going to raise.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. Just get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
It took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Using these concerns head on, Mayweather has chosen to double down on the only strategy he knows, more flaunting. In the wake of these criticisms, he took to Instagram once again, this time parading a series of watches, each more extravagant than the last. One watch alone, a custom piece adorned with 145 carats of diamonds worth almost $2 million, was showcased to remind the world that Money Mayweather is still the king of excess. But the desperate insistence of it all only amplifies the doubt. When a person feels truly secure, there is no need to shout it from the rooftops. The louder Mayweather yells about his riches, the more it betrays an undercurrent of insecurity.
These random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Like,
this guy has a lot of chains.
So many chains, bro. Chains, that's a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
Get yourself something that'll hold value.
Yeah.
Go buy some real estate, brother. Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
The fiasco surrounding Mayweather's tipping incident at Selfridges in London only fuels the skepticism further. After generously handing a $2,000 tip to security guards during a lavish shopping spree, it was revealed that the workers never received a penny of it. Store management rerouted the tips to charity, leaving the guards feeling cheated and disillusioned. While Mayweather likely had no direct control over how Selfridges managed the tips, the situation once again casts a shadow over his public acts of generosity. To the outside world, he plays the magnanimous superstar. But the reality for the people on the ground is very different when even his attempts at tipping end in bitterness and controversy. It calls into question the authenticity of the image he is working so hard to maintain.
Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweatherverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards, but this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think?
Defenders will argue that he is simply a target because of his success and that critics are eager to tear down anyone who has reached the pinnacle of fame and fortune. There is some truth to that. Envy and resentment often swirl around the wealthy, particularly those who are as ostentatious as Mayweather. Yet, not all criticism stems from jealousy. In this case, there are very real tangible patterns of questionable financial decisions, broken promises, and worker mistreatment that point to deeper problems. It is not enough to keep flashing jewelry and cars when people are stepping forward with serious accusations about unpaid wages and broken business arrangements. At 48, Mayweather is no longer the young, invincible fighter who could simply out-earn his critics with another pay-per-view mega fight. His main income streams now rely heavily on exhibition bouts, overseas appearances, and the residual value of his brand. Exhibition fights against influencers and MMA fighters can be lucrative, but they are a far cry from the 9-figure payouts of his prime boxing.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
Influx of astronomical fight purses, maintaining the lifestyle he has cultivated becomes exponentially more challenging. Business ventures like the Mayweather Boxing Plus fitness gyms and his real estate investments were supposed to provide a steady source of post-boxing income. But the dysfunction reported at these gyms suggests that not all has gone according to plan. Even with Floyd Mayweather urging people to jump into crypto and specifically ACT, the whole situation reeks more of desperation than genuine opportunity. His endorsement feels less like a bold financial move and more like an attempt to mask deeper issues brewing beneath the surface.
What I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself. And I believe that it's going to be, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's no different from Uber and Lyft.
Mayweather's latest promotional stunt involves publicly aligning himself with Acme Warawat, and
Mayweather's latest promotional stunt involves publicly aligning himself with Acme Warawat and the ACT token. Yet, the reality remains that the crypto world is littered with failed ventures and rug pulls, many involving celebrities who lend their name for a check rather than any deep conviction in the project's mission. Despite Mayweather's glittering description of ACT and the sentimental story of exchanging gifts with Acme, it feels alarmingly hollow. A hoodie with his face on it and a $150,000 watch do not change the fact that Floyd Mayweather's track record in financial endorsements is far from spotless. The cryptocurrency sphere is especially vulnerable to hype over substance. And Mayweather knows this well.
Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors.
He has faced previous legal trouble for failing to disclose payments he received to promote dubious initial coin offerings. Back in 2018, the SEC fined him for illegally promoting investments in a fraudulent ICO without disclosing that he was paid to do so. Fast forward to now, and he is back promoting yet another token. Regardless of how polished the announcement sounds, there is an undeniable feeling that this is less about opportunity for the public and more about an attempt by Mayweather to cash in on his name while he still can. The constant need to flaunt possessions, post watches, luxury gifts, and jet rides, paired with endorsements of questionable crypto projects, hints not at overwhelming wealth, but at someone trying to convince both the world and himself that the empire is still intact.
You gotta understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion, Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore.
It's important to look deeper into the context behind the partnership with ACT. Over 158,000 holders and a $456 million trading volume sound impressive on the surface, but the crypto sector is notorious for inflating these numbers to attract more investors. Volume can be artificial, driven by insiders and bots rather than genuine organic interest. Crypto projects, especially DeFi projects, live or die by trust and transparency. And having a figure like Mayweather, whose financial dealings are currently under scrutiny as the face of the project, does not inspire confidence. When someone who owes money to a YouTube personality for a fight 2 years ago starts telling you where to invest your hard-earned money, alarm bells should be ringing. The Logan Paul situation further illustrates the cracks in Mayweather's supposedly impenetrable financial empire.
Did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. That's what a lot of people don't realize.
Paul has openly accused Mayweather of owing him millions from their 2021 exhibition bout. While Floyd casually dismisses it by claiming that pay-per-view money trickles in slowly over the years, this is not how most major promotions operate. Fighters typically receive their guaranteed payout soon after the event, and residuals from PPV sales come in later, but not years later. The excuse that he is still cashing checks from fights from 7 or 8 years ago does not sound like a reassuring business practice. It sounds like someone who is juggling delayed payments to maintain appearances.
I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're gonna puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really...
Another layer to the uneasy picture is the Business Insider report casting doubt on Floyd's supposed New York real estate investments. No property records could be found linking him to any purchases in the city. Despite Floyd frequently boasting about his real estate portfolio, again, the recurring theme is clear. Grand claims without solid proof.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Legacy Round and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.